So here we are in late August, mid August. We're surprised right now that there's yet to be a summer movie whatsoever. The only two movies that have been released is Scoob and Trolls, but those are for little kids. But the summer blockbuster movie era, which is every summer, there's yet to be a single film to be released. There were supposed to be Tenet and Mulan, but they're both Mulan is going on Disney Plus, and Tenet is waiting till the future. I don't know, something like that. The movie I am most concerned about is Black Widow because Marvel has been lacking this whole COVID-19. There's nothing new going on at Marvel. DC has DC fandom. DC has Wonder Woman 84, although that's probably gonna have the same treatment as Wonder Woman. As Black Widow. Marvel, all we've had is delays and delays. We've yet to even get an Eternals trailer. So Black Widow, it's a very confusing topic because it's also probably the hardest thing for Disney to do. So before this whole COVID situation happened, we already had two trailers for Black Widow. They were ready to start putting ads out there. Actually, I think they already had commercials going on for Black Widow by that time. They were already trying to promote it because the movie was supposed to be released May 1st, and it was going to be the first Phase 5 movie of the MCU. Everyone wondering, are they going to be just as good after Endgame? Will Marvel still be the top dog after Endgame? For me, I think DC is going to overtake them at some point. For me, I think DC has more potential, but I really want to watch Black Widow, see what they're all about. So here we're going to go on desktop in a bit. It says May 1st was supposed to come out. There's a lot of sources saying that it will be coming on Disney Plus. It really depends on how Mulan's doing, but the thing is, they can't wait. The movies cannot keep waiting because eventually you'll just start competing with other bigger movies, and you're not going to make as much money as what you could have done on Disney Plus. So if you really want Black Widow to go on Disney Plus, then I suggest you go try buying Mulan. If you don't have the money, then I guess just hope other people. Personally, I'm not gonna watch Mulan because I'm not a big fan of Disney live action remakes. But yeah, so all these sources are claiming that Black Widow will be debuting on Disney Plus. Do I think it's actually gonna happen? I definitely think it will. Come on, my computer's not working. Uh, Here we go. So it was like in a shareholder meeting for Disney. They confirmed Mulan was gonna come out on Disney Plus. Of course it is. A lot of people are mad because I think they're charging like $30, and you have to have a Disney Plus membership. So it's like a lot of people are mad. For me, I understand why Disney's doing this because easily someone could rent the movie and then show it to like 11 people, and then that's like 11 people you're losing money from. So for Disney, I can understand why they're doing this, but as a fan, I'm personally not going to spend $30 on Mulan unless Mulan so happens to be a masterpiece. The cartoon movie, yeah, but it's a tough situation. Do I think Black Widow will be releasing? I feel like Disney and Marvel don't want to because they're gonna lose money off of it. Because I know Trolls and Scoob both lost some money. They didn't lose a ton, but this is different. Black Widow is a bigger movie. It's a movie that's supposed to reach the 1 billion mark. Scoob and Trolls would be lucky to even get half of that. In my opinion, I think Disney Plus and Marvel don't have a choice. They have to release Black Widow on Disney Plus at least. A lot of people will be mad, but Marvel fans are insanely massive. They're definitely gonna go get Black Widow. I don't know if it's gonna be a rent or buy situation. It's a very weird age that we're living in now, where movies are now being released on streaming services. Yeah, so it's not confirmed yet if Black Widow will be going on Disney Plus, but I think I think for me, it's already for sure that they are gonna go. They're probably gonna on October. Before October, they're probably gonna start promoting it because theaters are not safe to open at the moment. There are some theaters opening, but I think what happened is two things. One, the theaters are opening. They will release it because Tenet, they've been they already confirmed it that they're gonna release in some theaters. If you're in a city or a town that has a ton of COVID cases, then there's like a 1% chance that you're gonna watch this in theater. You're probably gonna have to watch it on Disney Plus. Yeah. Um. Basically, that's really it. If you're in like a smaller town where your theater is actually opening, because that's where they actually are opening. Um. It's safe that you're gonna watch Black Widow in theaters, but yeah, who knows? So basically, moral of the story is that Black Widow has to come out on Disney Plus. There's really nothing else they can do because if they were to, the experts are saying that uh, theaters won't open till halfway through next year, and if you wait till then, you're gonna start having to compete with the Suicide Squad, the Batman. You're gonna have to compete with Godzilla versus Kong. You're gonna have to compete with a ton of movies because a ton of movies are backing out. Like they're just waiting and waiting to eventually see if they'll release. For me, the smarter business choice is to, of course, just release it on streaming services. Hope that people buy it. I mean, you are charging $30. I kind of feel like Black Widow might be slightly more expensive because Black Widow is a bigger deal than Mulan. I guess it just depends if Mulan succeeds. If it makes the money that it was expected to make, then yeah, for sure, Black Widow will have to release. Now, for the other movies like Wonder Woman 84, Godzilla vs. Kong, I honestly don't know because Disney and Warner Bros. Works differently. They're both completely different companies. I believe they will release also. It will, not Disney Plus, of course. It'll probably be on like HBO Max or something like that. But yeah, who knows?